I feel like a lot of industries, the mining industry is really pushing the technological barriers and are wanting quicker, more high quality solutions for their customers, especially out in the field, which means that as an industry we've got to grow and use anything digital to our advantage.
It solves a couple of problems for us actually, HINDSITE. It's quite good when we get to combine our paperwork, our documentation, our quality assurance as well as our procedures and boil that all into one workflow for us, which is it's magic. It's something that we haven't been able to do yet or haven't seen anywhere else.
Sime Darby's very well known in Australia in the mining support services. We have multiple different brands, and certainly our Pakka Jacks brand stands out there where we are the industry leader in the heavy lift. In the late 90s, it was certainly determined that a large high-risk role at the mine sites was around lifting, especially on large earth-moving equipment. Traditionally, those lifts were done by cranes, and the actual task itself for, say, a slew bearing changeout would generally take around 2 weeks to do. Pakka Jacks, when it first started, the company got together and designed an innovative painted lift system that during the lift process, it was packing and self-packing. And what that means is it's not going to drop, so it's not classed as a suspended load. So within the next 3 months, Pakka Jacks is going to double in capacity of jacking systems. Very early, we were looking at ways that we could support our technical staff and teams remotely.
So how do we give them the information and the tools they need to be successful out in the field when they might not have the conventional support when they're out there?
We've had a lot of documentation. Every single one of the tasks that we perform, we have a written procedure on. We also have separate safe work statements. What we've found with the HINDSITE platform is that we are now able to bring those two documents together. So as they read the procedure statement to utilise the high torque, we can now put the safe work statement to what are the risks when using that tool at that same point, so they can read them both together and make sure we do it safely.
If you were to go outside of the parameters that we set, then potentially you're putting people at risk, you're putting equipment at risk. With the HINDSITE and the job steps, you're going to have a guidance note to say where to go next, instead of waiting for a decision or having to do a workaround, which in our industry it's not doable. You can't do that. We need to be following the right procedures and the right steps.
We also not only have that safe work statement, we have a video beside it of using the high torque. A video from a team member that most of our team know saying, hey, this is what I've learned over time, be aware.
You get to capture so much more information with a video. Something that takes 30 seconds and you cover 3 or 4 pages of documentation in that one delivery. So it's short, it's quick, it's efficient, it works.
Yeah, I think HINDSITE enables us to provide a quality service to our customer with records that can reflect that. It enables us to combine multiple procedures into one and ensure that all areas of the job are considered, and we've got adequate record keeping to support that back to the customer at the completion of the job.
And it's allowing us to be at the cutting edge, really. It's allowing us to have the right information when we need it, when the guys need it, whether that's during the day or at night. It allows us to ensure that we're ahead of the game.
I love working for a company that's innovative and forward-thinking and wants to push the boundaries of what's possible, and I feel like HINDSITE is one of those things that's aiming to achieve that. We're trying to push the boundary with the way we can use technology to improve the way we do things, and also the service that we can provide our customers.